Hey guys, what's going on? Tyrauku here, and I hope everyone is doing great. Today, before we get into this video, I want to mention one thing. This Saturday, the 24th, at about 3 p.m. Eastern Time, I'll be starting up the 12-hour stream, and there's going to be a lot of different events going on. And hopefully, it's going to be a really fun time. It will be for a charity event, so if you guys want to stop by, hang out, don't feel pressured to donate, but if you feel the need to, definitely very, very much appreciate it. But either way, definitely stop by and hang out, guys. Would love to see you all in there. Like I said, it'll be this Saturday from 3 p.m. Eastern time until about 3 a.m. Eastern time. So it'll be plenty of time no matter what time zone you're on. But besides that, guys, I'll leave the links to everything down below, the Discord, the Twitch channel. If you want more information on the charity or whatever that it's going to be going to, definitely check that information out. And I'll be putting more information out as it gets closer and closer to Saturday. But for this video today, it's going to be a video talking about kind of the clan versus clan event. And then as a thumbnail said, what players want. And this is what we got. So, I mean, you guys can take from it what you may. Let me know, would you rather have this other thing? I mean, I'm going to be going off of a Reddit post, and the Reddit post has a ton of good feedback, so I'm going to assume a lot of players would actually rather have this other thing, or would just like to have this other thing in general. And plarium may be more inclined to release this feature because of the clan versus clan event, but it really depends on how much people are spending inside the clan versus clan event. Now, the clan versus clan, I want to talk about this first. I want to get your guys' opinions. So now that it's been a global release, everybody's had some time to experience the clan versus clan. The first go around was just the top 1,700 clans. My clan was in tier 1, which is a massive difference from tier 6, where we are now. So it was definitely a much different feeling. We got the top milestone in like just the first few hours. Now we're struggling to get the last milestone. I'm hoping we'll be able to get it, especially since reset happens in a few hours, which I will be live on twitch.tv/Tyrauku for reset. But we should be able to get this. It's going to be close. Now, depending on your clan, let me know. How's this going for you? Is it seem achievable? Does it seem difficult? What's going on? Now, are these the same rewards? The heck? So tier 6, okay, so it's 5-star savage. My bad. I was like, 2 voids. Whoa, that's awesome. But either way, guys, let me know. I mean, free rewards, they're great, but everybody in your clan does need to be contributing. My clan, we have a few people at the top doing a lot of work, and then some people scattered out throughout the rest. But overall, a lot of people are contributing very well. I know a lot of clans don't have the same setup in the same situation, so it's going to be more difficult for them. Now, this versus system, this is not good at all, to be honest. Like, this is pretty terrible, because in order to win all the accessories, you need about 2.33 times more points than the opponent. Also, we have 3 and they have none. If we have 3, they should have 1, right? That would only make sense. It'd keep it fair. Everybody would get 4 accessories being given out no matter what, and it would give them a little bit more incentive to push. Now, granted, I don't want them to have more incentive to push, but to keep things fair and fun, it would be nice if they put 2 million points into this. They at least have a better chance in the tug of war that if we do have 3, they have 1. That'd be nice. Now, if we do want to get the 4th one, which is what we're going to try to get, of course, we need about 2.33 times more points than what they have. So at this point, we're going to need about that 5.6, that tier 6 mastery, a tier 6 top milestone reward. We're going to need that. We're going to need to get that, and that should put us to the point where we will have that. Now, if they went for that top milestone reward as well, that would mean that we would need about 13 million points. Now, I know there was a big talk about, hey, the clan versus clan is going to open up win trading and people are going to be encouraged to win trade. Now, that could be true, but even if clans are win trading, they still have to put in a big investment to get the top points. Because if there's 2 top clans, what's probably going to happen is one clan's probably going to want to get their top milestone. I mean, 5.6 million points, they're probably going to want to go for that. Well, then the other clan, in order to actually get all the accessories, which would be the win trading, they're going to need about 13 million points, which is quite a bit. So that's with coordination happening. Now, my clan got pretty lucky. We got matched up against a clan who seems to not be going super hard in it, just taking it casually, whatever it may be. But we actually have a chance to win this. Now, if you're in the tier 6 clan versus clan, let me know. Actually, any clans, how are you doing? Are you doing a complete accessory sweep where you're getting all these accessories? Or is it looking more like you're getting 2 and the opponent's getting 1? Or maybe you're getting 3? I got a feeling there's going to be a very, very small percentage of people actually getting all of these accessories, just because that gap you need is so extremely massive. And I mean, to be honest, let me go ahead and pull up this post from Reddit. This is exactly what is happening right now, all right? This couldn't be more realistic. So it's a meme, obviously, of The guy just booking champions. I guess this is Family Guy. But this is so true. Plarium, what depths of depravity have you reduced us to? I mean, this is exactly what the clan versus clan is. It's literally going here to the mystery shards and opening up these shards, going into your champion space and feeding the duplicates, booking them up. You get like 100 points, 200 points depending, and then book using your epic tomes, using your legendary tomes to get more and more points. But this isn't fun content. I mean, the 3v3 could possibly be fun. A lot of you probably thinking, what the heck are you talking about 3v3 being fun? Well, later on 3v3 is not too bad. Once you have an actual roster built up of champions where you can use them in 3v3, it's not too bad. And I mean, when you refresh this and it's a bunch of one-person defenses, which it's not here because I'm in the yellow now, but these defenses make it pretty easy to move through 3v3. But either way, this is where you get the most points if you're in gold 3v3, getting those medals, getting the classic arena medals, and then feeding your champion. That's where all the points are going to come from. It's not necessarily fun content. It's definitely not new content at all. I mean, it's all the same stuff. But that's enough about the ranting. I think we all know that. I do really want to hear you guys' opinions. What do you think about clan versus clan? Because I know I'm looking at the perspective from a tier 6 where the other milestones may not be that bad. They may be easier to be achieved. Free rewards are free rewards. I think a lot of people are just casually going for this, not necessarily worried about the accessories as much. And honestly, we didn't have the plan of worrying about these either, but the situation arose where, hey, we have a chance of getting all the accessories, so now we're going to go for it. So this is also tempting spending whenever you're this close, obviously. That's an ideal situation for Plarium to have. But besides this, I want to open up the thing I was talking about, what players want that would be amazing for Plarium to actually implement and may actually increase the chances of them implementing this with the clan versus clan happening now. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and I guess curse you guys to always seeing this from the clan versus clan stuff again. Another thing posted on Reddit by DIY Arson. This kind of messes me up every time I look at this clan versus clan emblem now. I just see the pig head. I never saw that until I seen this post. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Can unsee it now. Couldn't be more true. So there you go, guys. Now you're all exposed and now you're seeing the exact same thing. Besides that, this person said, so this was a post by Reluctant Lemming. I seen this post a long time ago on Reddit, but it's been said before, but needs to be repeating. Yes, very, very true. Plarium needs to add a book tower similar to Minotaur. Now, there's not necessarily confirmation that this is never going to happen. It could happen. I mean, they had that little teaser with the like robotic looking dude a while back, which people kind of assumed he'd be for like a duplicate tower or like a duplicate system or something. And we have this other tower in the game already that nobody really knows what it's going to be. But this post is saying that we need a book tower that essentially drops scrolls, and instead of scrolls from like Minotaur, it drops pages. Lower levels drop rare pages, mid levels drop epic pages, and end levels drop legendary pages. Acquire a certain number of pages to combine into a book. This would give players the option to grind for pages to convert into books. And obviously, talking about the monetization, free-to-play players, it's very difficult to book champions. Right now in the game, booking champions is the most difficult thing. However, booking champions is also the most profitable thing for clan versus clan. And that's kind of why I want to relate this back to the clan versus clan stuff. So yesterday we had an offer pop up in the shop, which was like 10 legendary books, 10 epic books, and then some arena tokens, 3v3 and classic both. So obviously Plarium knows, hey, people are booking champions. People want their books. I mean, you're getting 3,000 for a legendary champion skill. So if there was a time to implement a book tower to where people could convert their energy into farming for books, now would be the time where Plarium does that. Not necessarily now, actually. It'd probably be after they milk the players dry a little bit more from actually purchasing books and selling books. But this would be a good time because they could implement that tower. People wouldn't feel as bad because now they could invest their energy versus investing real life money. And whenever you're spending energy to get the books, it feels better than spending your money to get the books, assuming the books would actually be fairly reasonable. Like if it's super ridiculous and it's super inefficient to do that, then yeah, people are just going to buy the books from the shop maybe, or just spend a ton of energy grinding out the books. Now, there's no way whatsoever I can say this is a book tower. It may be. It'd be awesome if it was, but who knows what it's going to be in reality. But a book system in the game would be amazing. I mean, especially with the clan versus clan stuff happening. But besides that, the amount of books these champions require, I mean, this is like beating a dead horse, right? Like these champions require an insane amount of books. Let's talk about our favorite champion. She requires like 18 books. I'm not even going to count it. If you need a champion to just drop all your legendary books into, Pixneal is the one for you. I have 2 of them. I have the pleasure of having 2 Pixnials. So if I ever need a bank deposit for my books just to get a lot of points in clan versus clan, which I'm never going to do that, to be honest. That's pretty stupid. I'm more tempted to feed this duplicate copy of Pixnial, but hey, I got 2 of them. So like I said, if I ever have an overflow of legendary books, this is where they'll be going. But until then, she is staying unbooked. The amount of books these champions require now, the new champions, is pretty insane. And with the clan versus clan starting to highly incentivize booking your champions, I think if there was ever a time for Plarium to release a book tower, now would be the time. I'm hoping that a lot of players didn't spend a ton of money during this clan versus clan event, because obviously if Plarium looks back at their analytics and says, hey, during these 3 days, 2 days or whatever, people spent a lot more money specifically on books, they're going to think this was a really good event and they're going to continue pushing it out in the future. While I like the idea of getting essentially free rewards, I like the idea of communicating with your clan, because to be honest, we have had more clan communication now than we have for a while, and that part is fun. Even if it's not new content, the competitiveness, if it could even be called that, is pretty fun. I think they could make the system way, way better. I think they need to go through and figure these points out, fix them, because right now it's heavily, heavily skewed specifically to booking. And there's nothing fun about opening mystery shards, feeding the duplicate champions, rinse and repeat until you get enough points to beat the enemy clan, especially if the enemy clan is actually pushing. You're not going to get all these accessories. It's going to be super difficult. So the system needs to be fixed. In the end, it has been lining up pretty well with the events. It has been lining up pretty well with the tournaments. And I don't feel as if I'm investing all of my resources specifically into clan versus clan. It's more so a little bit passive now. I have invested some specifically into clan versus clan, but a lot of it has been passive. A lot of it has been, hey, I'm going to work on training up my champions, and hey, I'm going to get some clan versus clan points alongside it. Might as well go ahead and book my champions. Might as well use my Great Hall medals now. Might as well save them. So a lot of it's just been saving stuff. I haven't spent any money for this event specifically. Obviously, my account's not free to play, so there has been money invested into it, which does roll over into this event, of course, so it's not 100% free to play. But when you look at the clan, we have a lot of free to play players in here, and they're getting some points. I mean, a lot of these people, especially down here, 33,000 points. I mean, that's a decent amount of points, okay? So they're actually getting points, especially if you're later in the game. But let me know, guys, what do you think about clan versus clan? Do you think it's absolutely terrible, or do you think it's a system where they can make some tweaks and make it at least reasonable for a lot of players to complete? And I do think, if nothing else, it has kind of brought the clans together a little bit more. However, we do have one clan where the enemy clan, their top member, I guess, wasn't too happy with how their clan was performing, so he applied to join our other clan. So I guess kind of friendly fire happened there, which is kind of humorous, but kind of crappy in a way as well, because I think that's going to be a big issue. If you're going against the clan and they're actually absolutely smoking you, you're probably going to look at, hey, the grass is probably greener on the other side, so let's go ahead and apply to that other clan. I don't even have to leave my current one. I can apply to that one now with a new system, and hopefully we get some points there, and do better next time. So I don't love that. I don't love that people can so easily swap back and forth. So we're going to see how that happens. It's definitely going to cause some clan dramas, going to cause more drama in the game. I don't know, guys. Let me know your opinions down below. But that's what I think. The book tower would be amazing, absolutely incredible for the game. I definitely think they should implement something like that. The book tower, same as Minotaur, very similar structure. It's kind of been repeated several times, though. It's not a new concept whatsoever, but if any time was a time to implement this, it would be a few months from now, once players have already spent all of their books, and now they need something to spend their energy on to farm more books, because the book requirement for champions is definitely not going down no time soon. I can tell you that right now, but Plarium does want the money, and if they can get you to spend your energy on books, they will definitely be more inclined to do that. And I guess we get some benefit from it as well with actually being able to book champions, because I have a lot of legendaries who are not actually fully booked. Now, so Sathalia, Iron Brago, my Biggin, I have a lot of them that are not fully booked that could honestly use the books. My Martyr, I think, is fully booked, though. Actually, she's not. So yeah, I have a ton of champions who could use the books, but I frankly don't want to spend the money on them because they're too expensive. But guys, let me know down below what you think. Thank you all very much for watching this video. I know it wasn't necessarily a valuable information that I typically prefer to give, but I do want to hear your guys' feedback, and these kind of videos are fun to make every now and then as well. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to tune in this Saturday for the stream. 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. Eastern time. I'll catch you all later.